Hello. Now we are going to try to factor some quadratic expressions. This expression is x squared minus 12x plus 35. I'm going to show you a way that one of my students taught me how to do this, which is very interesting. So start off by making a large x, and inside of that x put the letters A and M. Now A is going to stand for the adding number and M is going to stand for the multiplying number. The adding number is always the coefficient to the x. So in this case, the adding number would be negative 12. The multiplication number, on the other hand, is the number that's located at the end. In this case, it's a positive 35. So over here, we write the number 35. Now, in order to solve the problem, all you have to do is find two numbers that add to negative 12 and multiply to be 35. Now, this might take some trial and error. You might have to think about it for a while, but the two numbers that work here are negative 5 and negative 7. Notice that negative 5 times negative 7 is 35. Negative 5 times negative 7 is 35. And negative 5 plus negative 7 is negative 12. So with those two being the solutions now, the numbers that work, we can write the factored equation, or expression, as x minus 5 and x minus 7. The minus 5 is because this number can be used in this factor, and the negative 7 or minus 7 is because this gets used in that factor. Let's try one more example. Consider trying to factor x squared plus 6x minus 16. Like before, create the x with the a and the m. What's our adding number this time? The adding number would be the coefficient to the x, which is a positive 6, and the multiplying number would be the number that's located at the end of the problem, or the negative 16. Okay, now we need to find two numbers that add to 6 and multiply to negative 16. I encourage you to pause for a second and see if you can find these numbers on your own. If you take a second and try to do that after pausing the video, I'm going to let you in on the secret that the two numbers that work here are 8 and negative 2. 8 and negative 2. Notice that 8 times negative 2 is negative 16, which is the multiplying number, and 8 plus negative 2 is positive 6, which is my adding number. So therefore, the factoring would come down to x plus 8, x minus 2. Again, the negative 2 comes from here, minus 2. And the positive 8 comes from the fact that this is a positive number. And that's how you can factor quadratic expressions.